The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball. The 3-0 pitch, swing and long drive. There it is, number 500, the career 500th home run for Michael Jack Smith. The bases loaded, 1 out.
Welcome to the Fan Line, brought to you by Old City Sports Network.
Hey.
Gabe Crackler's a bitch.
What? What'd you say?
Gabe Crackler. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I already drank, so cheers to you. Comments. Oh my god.
One more.
Mm-hmm.
The boys are
Is
in
your
the
mic not working? Tommy says your mic isn't working.
Wait, I can hear it.
I can hear it too. Corey, Brandon, can you guys hear Vince? Let me know. Oh, that's why. I have it right here.
Oh my god.
It changed when we added your camera. You should be good now. Yeah.
Welcome to the Fan Lot. Take 2. God damn. All right. Okay. Well,
It was on my laptop mic, so I think it was picking you up very faintly. Anyways, Brandon says, "What's up, Fan Lot Swifties?" Yes, I'm rocking it right now. Phillies jersey.
I see the OG boys are in the chat already. What's up, guys?
Corey says, "Tommy, this might get interesting." I don't know what that means.
Oh man, I don't know. I mean, we missed the post series, so I guess all the bullshit has to happen all at once now.
Oh, okay. I just realized it was a joke that he was just saying.
Oh.
No, not that. I read a comment that Corey says I muted him. I was like, wait, I did, and
Probably.
I realized it was just a joke.
No, that is a solid. So I'm gonna say it again. Gabe Crackler is a bitch. Everybody can hear that one now? Everybody agrees? Let's go Phillies.
Just because we're delayed, can you guys give me a thumbs up? But yes, everybody can hear Vince. Please.
That's for our boy Swoop. What's up, Swoop? And Swoop.
He says, howdy.
What's going on, buddy?
Oh, we got Shane too.
Oh, we gotta get that.
And we are good. Everyone can hear you. Thank you guys.
All right.
It's hard to tell when the comments are so delayed, so appreciate that. And then Brandon says hashtag Nerd Squad Unite.
Dude, you guys are the 2023 Philadelphia Nerd Squad.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. Except for you guys were wrong on your player. Oh, I was so far off. My dude sucked. And I hope he stops sucking. I'm actually hoping that this series, he kind of has a little reminiscence from when he was playing with the Dodgers, and we get some good at-bats from him coming.
Corey says, I'm just waiting for Vince's flip out moment from Harper getting ready to throw down yesterday. Y'all, how screwed up is it that the day we can't watch the game because we're at the Taylor Swift concert, there's a benches clearing moment. I mean, we've seen all the clips and everything like that, but of course it happened when we couldn't watch the game.
Of course it happened while I was doing the least manly thing in the world. is being security for the Taylor Swift concert, and that was my
That sounds
saving
manly.
grace.
It sounds manly.
Oh, I'm making it sound manly. I was just sitting there enjoying the music.
Oh, I know. I know you wanted to dance sing
Yeah.
along.
But
You
dude,
just
that was
afraid
some Philly shit. He might as well have told the dude his mom smells.
God.
You guys are a shit organization. Like, come on.
Tommy says he had series right, not MVP. That's correct. Tommy was actually the only person that said 2 out of 3. All the rest of us all said sweep. Shane says Harps was totally in the right yesterday. No double play. What the F? Yeah, and I felt like with the pitcher doing like the glove clapping, that's kind of like if it was football, that'd be like taunting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I agree. I think Harper was totally in the right, and I was definitely here for it.
Yeah, but then you got to look at it. Remember Sir Anthony with his little nap time in the postseason? After he got the strikeout, he went.
Yes.
I mean, that's...
But they weren't happy. I think he got fined, didn't he?
Maybe.
I think he did.
I mean, we also did just bounce a ball off one of their fucking pitchers' heads.
Guys, Feltner, and I don't know if anybody saw the
you
new
could say
updates
you felt that.
and reports, but he actually has a fractured skull from that. So that's never fun. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
Corey, fractured skull? Like, really? We all fractured our skull at some point in life.
Oh my God. You know, I have that spot right here, right?
Yeah.
I think I have a fractured skull.
Mm-hmm.
This is Ryan, right? RWS.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
He says, you guys went to concert. Wish you would have met my sister-in-law. Yes, we were there. We were there last night, and that sucks. That would have been fun to meet some people.
Yep. We love the Fan-Lot fan.
Thomas. I call him Thomas. Don't get mad, Tommy.
Thomas, did you eat your vegetables for lunch?
He says, I mean, it could be worse, Vince. It could have been a Harry Styles concert.
I would have jumped off the fucking top of that building to the bottom.
Braden says that concert was insane. It was insane.
Dude.
Go ahead. Good context. Go ahead.
At one point, and it might have been like 40 minutes into her concert, I thought I was going to die at a Taylor Swift concert. Because there was, and thank God, like if the NFL fans did what they were doing, I mean, these girls were jumping up and down, and I felt the whole fucking section fucking rocking. And I'm like,
Hadley that's our daughter. She was like, Mommy, is it gonna like collapse?
Yeah.
She was scared.
Like I might have to email the link and be like, yo, you might want to go back and retighten every bolt after this weekend, because that thing was, I've never felt it sway like that.
That was insane. It was actually kind of a little worrisome, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, there's a couple ways I don't want to go out, and I don't want it to be like someone running into someone I know and be like, yeah, Vince died a couple years ago, and it's like, oh, how'd he die? He went to a Taylor Swift concert. That sucks.
Shane says, well, okay, let's move on because he was talking about that. But he says check for structural damage.
Dude. The one benefit was I literally never had to wait for a goddamn beer.
Yeah, because everyone was underage.
It was great. I didn't have to worry about the bathroom. I in and out of the bathroom, no problem. Walked up, they were like, what do you need? Bud Light. Here you go. Oh, cool. Thanks. Done. Game over. I don't have to wait in some long line.
All right, let's
get into
Brandon says, can you imagine that obituary? Let's get into this. There's a couple more comments I wanted to bring up because we're all over the place. Back about that Harper thing. Corey says, the problem I see with Harper jumping out like he did and wanting to Philly throw down in his next at bat, would they throw at his elbow? It's an excellent point. Dude. You saw all the coaches really trying to calm Harper down. I think it was because they were worried about his elbow.
No, Harper got ejected after that, didn't he?
Yes, I think they both did. Harper and the pitcher.
If they would have threw at Harper's elbow, I could imagine the MLB would have had an indefinite suspension on that pitcher. Like that's targeting. You're not allowed to fucking target.
Also, real quick, this is the last thing we were talking about with Taylor Swift. Shane says, glad it wasn't Dollar Dog Night at T Swift. It was a bunch of white girls, so it's nothing but chicken fingers and French fries.
No. As somebody that was doing all the walking around.
Yeah, after climbing up that stadium, I was like, nope, I'm done.
I was very surprised the amount of hot dogs I seen being eaten.
Really?
Like, yeah, because even walking in, I was like, basic bitches eat fucking chicken nuggets and chicken fingers. And then I seen a bunch of hot dogs being eaten. I was like, I am so far out now. I feel like I'm confused. So,
also,
can't use that stereotype no more about white girls.
Ryan says, I miss the days of Jonathan Sanchez and Chase Utley. I think Sanchez had issues with the Flying Hawaiian too. The Flying Hawaiian is my man.
Yeah, she loves him.
That's actually the jersey I wear every single day. Well, not every day, but every game is Shane Victorino.
Well, now that Reese is out, you're in love with Castellanos.
Yes, but
I don't think I can get you the same reaction on that.
What do I have coming, though?
It would have to be like, Casty. It couldn't be like Reese. Like, Reese. It just doesn't work out right.
Also, for Mother's Day, this guy got me a Reese Hoskins jersey, so I'm probably going to be rocking that.
With the World Series patch?
Yeah. So, anyways, Brandon says, no, they wouldn't because it's a Phillies player. Now, if the Phillies do that to another player, it'd be the end of the world.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to get into the dugout, but real quick, because we didn't have a post series because of the show, I personally had my player series was Bryce Harper. I predicted it to be Castellanos, but after watching the series, I did pick Harper. So I just wanted to say that.
He's been incredibly. He had his first game 0-3,
yeah,
and he's been there every game back so far.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that what's the word? Like it shines on the Trey Turner, and he starts being like, all right, I gotta be something in this lineup more than just a 1-4 guy.
Also, I read something the other day. I don't know who wrote it or if it was a meme or what, but it was a picture of Harper, and they were like, this guy just becomes more and more Philly like every day. Mm-hmm. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And that was before the bench clearing incident. I think that was actually game 2. Him just yelling at the I think it was the umpire. For someone else is that bad. I don't remember who. But with that being said, let's get into the dugout for today's series. And let's move on. The Dugout is brought to you by Righteous Felon. You can go to righteousfelon.com and use promo code OCSN for 15% off the best beef jerky around.
And free shipping over $50. Can't beat that.
Yes.
Like, even going and buying it without a discount, they're already cheaper than all the other garbage beef jerky brands. So, getting free shipping on and getting it cheaper, get it.
So, my bad. Brandon said it was him on Twitter that said that. Yes, I loved that. I loved that statement, and I wholeheartedly agree with you. Corey says, can I just say I jumped for joy when I seen the lineup tonight? Yeah, finally, I'm going to call it the normal lineup.
Yeah.
At this point.
Yeah. I know this is pitching, but you jumped for joy when you seen the Brogdon starting this fucking game?
Okay, we're going to get
I know,
into
I'm just
that.
saying, I was happy that Marsh and Stott didn't have a day off again, but that one, it brought me back to earth when I seen that. But let's continue with the dugout.
So we are starting a 3-game series tonight at the Giants. It sucks because tonight and tomorrow are going to be very late games. I hate West Coast games. I think they should be outlawed. I really, really do.
That nosy ass bitch.
Why is she always spying on me?
Oh, she's always trying to figure out what you're trying to talk about.
Somebody needs to call the police. I'm just saying.
This is not like my watch. I go to the bathroom and I'm doing number 2, trying to clean up, and it's like, what can I help you with? And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in the middle of something right now, man.
That's concerning.
I know.
And I don't want to know what's going on anymore with that story. Ryan says he still wishes Schwarber was a little lower. I think you're talking about the lineup, which we will get to. And then Corey says, let me rephrase. And yes, Vince is 100% right on why I jumped for joy. Okay, so series predictions, 3 games. What do you guys think? How many games do you think that we will take and whatnot?
Well, one, I think me and Ryan are on the same page. I want to switch JT and Schwarber.
Yeah, but we're not on the line.
I know. I just wanted to acknowledge his comment.
It's gonna be a tough series. I definitely think.
You know what? I'm going with the Philly style. We take 2 out of 3. We're supposed to lose. I'm assuming you have notes that we lose every fucking game, right? In the percentages, they got us tonight.
No, actually.
Oh
no.
Honestly, for some reason, I think they're going to win the night because they're expected to lose, and that's just the most Philly thing that you can think of. I see us taking 2 out of 3.
Brandon is saying sweep. That's a bold prediction, bud.
Okay, my crack pipe's broken, so I can't join you in on that idea, but I would love to see.
He's being sarcastic, FYI.
But how do you think I get through my work day?
5 hours.
Crack, okay.
You still have not recorded it.
I don't need to because I got the voice. Crack, okay. Yeah, no, I'm seeing 2 out of 3. I think we actually take another series and we put ourselves into a better spot after the quarter mark of the season.
Okay, Shane says 2 out of 3. And we haven't gotten there yet, but I'm guessing you're picking Harper for play of the series. He says Harper is going to keep rolling. Corey says Krappler falls into the cave and drowns. Or does that say cove? Cove and drowns. Sounds like a win to me. Oh my god.
So there's going to be another person falling out of stadium during the Phillies game.
Vince, you want to read that comment from Brandon when it pops up? There you go.
The fucking bear ate cocaine. Yes. We're going to have to rewatch that.
No, we don't.
It's been too long.
It hasn't been long enough.
We never finished the Sharknado series.
I don't need to. I never ever need to see a movie like that ever again. Ryan says 2 out of 3. I think I might be the pessimist here. I'm actually saying 1 of 3, which is a little shocking coming from me. But yeah, I think only 1 of 3. I don't like the way you're looking at me right now.
I don't like what you just said.
I know.
Remember, last season they had us not, because when we started our West Coast tour, and that's where Brandon's not.
He's fine. He's laying down.
It must have been the door. It sounded like he was crying. But we ended up. I think we swept the Giants when we went and played them, which I was surprised about last year. So I could see it happening, but I think 2 out of 3 is the more realistic option going in.
Ryan says, I see low scoring games. I hope we can see an inside the park home run in Triples Alley. Is that Triples Alley still as big after moving walls in? I have no idea.
I don't really pay attention to other teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Unless they're in our game rotation.
Oh my god, Brandon! He said Rachel is the Antichrist. I mean, at least he had, the respect to spell my name right. So I'll give him that. Okay, so then let's move on to player predictions. I am with Shane. If Shane was saying Harper, I agree. I think Harper is still going to be the big player. What do you guys have?
You know what?
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Yeah.
He is the bearded wonder, and I'm going with Brandon Marsh.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's been kind of on a little bit of a decline, and he wants to get back into it, and I can't see anywhere besides San Francisco is the best place for him to show off.
So Shane says Harper for show. Brandon is saying Casty. And Vince Ryan is with you. He's going with Marsh.
Yeah.
Corey, who do you have? I don't even know if we still have Tommy here or not. But Tommy, if you're still here, I don't think we do. But anyways, yeah, we want to know.
Yep.
That's interesting that you say Brandon Marsh.
I just feel like he's been kind of like in a little bit of a struggle. I don't know if it's the atmosphere, but I feel like he's in a spot where I think it's the atmosphere, like the area they were in Colorado, is what really kind of held him back. And also, he keeps missing games. I don't think that should be happening.
Don't get
So
me started on that.
yeah, Rob's really starting to get on my fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like, there's no reason for either one of them two dudes to have 2 consecutive days off.
And also in the same game.
Yeah,
I think that's what bothers me probably the most is if you got to give them a day off, give one day and then the other the next day. Don't do it in the same day. It just bothers me.
And it's like you got 2 young kids that are getting like a free off day with no games, and then another off day, and it's like you got the guys that are, Schwarber, Harper, the older guys that are like, yeah, we're playing every fucking game, dude. Like,
oh, I just got beer in my eye. That's talent right there.
That is
very talented.
Yeah, I don't know how you accomplish that.
Special breed.
I will agree with Corey.
Schwarbinator?
He was my second pick if I wasn't to take Marsh. I think he shows up this series because it's getting close to that, J word. June.
Ryan says, how about Bohm at third base too? His defense has been incredible at third. Keep him there. I agree. I think Sissa struggles with the defensive throws and plays at third, and I don't like him there.
Yeah.
And I know third base will be Bohm's actual position once we have Harper back playing at first.
But I'm not going to get what I want. Like,
what do you want?
I want Bohm to get a fucking Gold Glove. But he's not now because he's going to end up moving, and the best he can get is utility, which is going to piss me off.
Brandon said send Nola to the minors. Vince was saying that all yesterday, FYI.
Oh my god.
We were trying to follow the game on like our phone apps, and he was saying that constantly.
It's just
yeah.
Give me 2 consistent games and like produce, not a scatter. And the start to the game to the 4th inning was just atrocious to me. From what I didn't get to watch it physically, but from what I was looking at on the the app, I'm gonna stop.
Okay. Shane says Harper's attitude and passion for the game only helps the whole dugout. I think whole team will be hyped after last night. That's actually a really good point. I didn't really think about that. That would be really nice to see a little bit of momentum and a little bit of fire in them after everything that happened in last night's game.
Every team needs a hype man, and
Harper's the best for that.
I mean,
Ryan says he sees Edmundo rebounding this series too. Also, offensively, I see Edmundo doing good this series.
He needs to get in front of the ball and stop trying to do these diving plays or whatever he's working at, because it's not working. He needs to smack the ball down, keep it in front of him, and make the plays. And these whole glamour shots where he's diving for it need to end.
Brandon says, Nola, good games, and a whole bunch of laughing faces. Vince, you got a better chance of meeting the Almighty before that happening.
I'm trying to remember what the dude from wrestling is. The Almighty, what's his name?
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I'd meet him. He seemed pretty cool.
That's not who he's talking about.
We could be friends.
All right, we got a couple comments on my players, so why don't we just get into pitcher's poison, and then we'll do batter up, and we can talk shit on these guys and these things, because we all know it is coming. So let's get into pitcher's poison. Brought to you by Row One Brand. You can go to www.row1brand.com for all of your vintage sports gifts, memorabilia, art, and American sports history. Use code OCSN15 for 15% off of your order.
I like that on our that little intro video, the picture of Nola.
Yeah.
Looks like, hi, I'm Aaron Nola, and I fucking suck. That's what I see when I see his face now.
I can't say that I'm surprised to hear that, Vince.
I
Hey, Philly Sports Talk Podcast says, "What up? What's up, buddy?
what's going on, guys?
Thanks so much for coming in the comments.
What's
Appreciate
up?
that." Shane says Ranger looked good, not great. Started missing the zone a whole lot. Yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
We're not talking bad about Ranger Suarez. That's my dude, and he is allowed to have one game back and be bad because he was pretty solid for the most part. And if that was how he's going to start his actual 2023 season, I'm with it.
Okay, well, let's get into tonight's game.
No, I will fight somebody for that little man. He's my homie.
It's because, he's actually taller than you, dude.
What?
So,
He's my height.
no, he's not.
We
He's
see eye to
actually
eye.
like 5'10".
We see eye to eye.
If you're looking up and on a stool.
Hey, eyes are eyes.
Anyways, tonight's game, it was supposed to be Bailey Falter starting, which I'm a little bit confused by because I always thought it went Nola and then Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
So it's weird to me that Falter was originally slated to be the starter. They actually changed that mid today and says that Brogdon is going to be our starter. I believe he's only expected to probably pitch like 2 innings.
You know what this
and then they are supposedly having Falter come in after him. What?
Hold on, I'll jump on that and then I'll tell you what this means. It's because he can't start a game, right? That's what we were talking about.
Yes.
He's bad in the first and second inning.
Yes.
How about he's bad in his first 2 fucking innings? So it doesn't matter if it's a 1 or if it's a 3. He's gonna fucking struggle. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm confused about it as well. But who knows what's going on? Somebody in the comments on the Phillies page was like, "Oh, we're gonna Frankenstein this tonight." So there's definitely some weird strategy going on with that.
But I wouldn't. Brogdon has been actually consistent in his time on the mound lately. I don't.
Yeah, but he's not a starter.
No. But he can handle 1 too, and then you got to worry about Bailey Falter now. So like him coming in, and I feel like Strom can definitely hold it down, and the one, what's his name? I always pronounce his name wrong. Velasquez or Valquez? Vasquez. He did good yesterday, and he's good. He did a good close. But as far as Bailey Falter, he's going to be the problem regardless of where he's at.
It'll be interesting. Like, are they going to have him throwing in the bullpen for like during the first and second innings? Like, is kind of what I'm wondering.
He'll probably start warming up in the second inning, and then.
And are they hoping that maybe like that's where he'll get all of his struggles out in the bullpen, like throwing while Brogdon's in there? That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
I personally have Brogdon go as far as he can, even if it's 2.5 or 2 1/3. But this is a definite sign that, I'm sorry, but Andrew Painter is going to be taking his spot in the lineup. Like, he's not going to be right away. He's going to come up and he's going to be in the bullpen, probably long term like Strom, but he's going to end up taking that spot. Like, we're going to be just like last season where we had bullpen games, but it's going to be to work him into an area. And to be honest, in my head, I wouldn't be surprised if, they bring Abel up as well, and they have split games with them 2 running, half and half, and them 2 run games out. Because
I mean, you never know. Because when they bring up 2, then you got to get rid of 2. So
okay,
I'm just saying, I don't know. Corey says Falter can fall into the cove too, and Brandon says, and then Falter will give up 8 runs in the 3rd inning. Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to actually watch how this actually plays out and what the plan really comes down to.
I don't want to hate on Falter, but he's not having a good start.
Well, just like Corey said earlier, I put it up, I didn't read it. Falter is 0-6.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
the numbers don't lie.
But it's also the other side of the ball. Offensively, the team wasn't there during the majority of his, beginning of the season. But it doesn't change the fact,
You can argue that with any pitcher.
Well,
and I think he's the only starting pitcher that's O and whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone else has at least one W.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's gonna be something for. It's definitely gonna change something in the future.
Yeah. But he's going up against Wood for the Giants. Wood's WL is 0-0. His ERA is a 2.45. Brogdon's ERA is a 2.61, but remember, he only really does, an inning or two as a relief pitcher.
Is his first name Morning?
Oh my God. Really? That's actually hysterical. And I wish I came up with that myself. Props to you, Vincent.
Yep.
Okay, let's move on to game 2, where we'll finally see Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
He is up against Cobb. Wheeler's hang on this comment. Sorry. Oh God. Corey said that's Vince's dad joke. Shane says, hopefully the Phillies have some good wood tonight. LMAO. And then Brandon says they got him 1 run and a few hits when I went to game on Saturday versus Boston. Then he walked a guy. Then it was downhill from there. Yeah, he's not a sure thing at all. Corey, since it was a dad joke, did you throw something at your girl? Or does that just happen with mom jokes? I gotta know. Anyways, Wheeler and Cobb. Wheeler's WL is 3-2 with an ERA of 3.80. Cobb's WL is 3-1 with an ERA of 1.70. So he's good. He's really, really good. ESPN has given the Phillies a 41.6% odds.
That's disrespect.
For the record, Corey's girlfriend's at work. He's gonna hit her tomorrow.
Okay, so we just admitted to a crime. Wheeler, it seems like he's really getting into the whole big picture of things with the whole pitch clock, all that shit, and he's finding a nice groove. Mm-hmm. So, I think we take that game.
Really,
Walker is the one that really just.
Yo, that's the game I feel most confident about. I know. I don't know what's happening with me.
Walker?
Yeah. I think it's probably because of the pitcher he's facing. Why are you staring the dog down?
He's not doing anything. He just came around the corner and looked at me like I was a little bitch. I can't let that happen.
Corey says now we're adding domestic assault to my police record. You said it, not us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried about Cobb. An ERA of 1.7. I mean, that's.
Yeah, but we like to beat up on people that have a low ERA. Like, it's a Philly thing. They're like, oh, this guy's a fucking 1.84 ERA. He's gonna lock up the Phillies, and then we end up get him pulled in the second fucking inning. Like,
yeah, no, that's definitely has happened before. I'm just saying, like, on paper, that's the game that I'm nervous about. Besides tonight, because of our pitchers, but yes, I do have confidence in Wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel tomorrow. How about that?
That's always great.
I hate pitcher's duels.
Mm-hmm.
I hate them.
Mm-hmm.
It makes the game go so quick, and there's very little action offensively. And
like that first game, Colorado.
Dude, oh my God, you guys. I was so pissed because it was late, obviously. I took a 5-hour before the game so I could stay up to watch it. And it was like, the 5th inning? Like,
it was an hour and I think 4 minutes for the first 6 innings.
Yeah. And I was like, what is happening? But yeah, I don't want it to be a pitcher's duel, but I think that's probably my prediction for tomorrow.
I don't know. I was regretting doing that cocaine.
So game 3, we have Walker, and he is up. I'm probably gonna screw this name up. He is up against Manea. Is that how you say it? I don't know. But Walker's WL is 3-2 with an ERA.
Yo, Manea.
With an ERA of 5.75. I'm just going to ignore you right now, Vince. The other guy WL is 1-2 with an ERA
Oh,
of
God.
7.96.
I'm gonna have to say that to Aunt tomorrow.
I'm glad you didn't say his nickname because I feel like you just almost did and then like stopped yourself because you realized that you're being recorded.
Well, normally we say Monica because it sounds close to it, but now
Okay, let's just stop.
Manea it sounds a lot better. Oh God.
Lord help
I
me.
think Wheeler just, and this is gonna sound stupid because I know it's like obvious
We're not-
baseball, but
We're on Walker now.
yeah.
You said Wheeler.
Huh?
You said
Ah,
Wheeler.
my bad. Walker just needs to not let anybody get on base.
Well, that's always the intention.
I know, but he gets so distracted. Like one walk and you think the fucking world's on fire. He's just constantly paying attention. And I don't know if it's because they're only limited the amount of throws, to try and get them out. But like he just harps on it. And it's like, dude, just pay attention to the guy in front of you. Like,
he did get that one guy out at first, though.
that's because he was pissed off. Maybe he should do that more often.
Yeah.
But
whatever wins you the games, get mad if you need to.
But he can have a great first inning, second inning, third inning. He walks somebody, and literally he does not know what a fucking strike zone is no more. And that's something that really he needs to figure the fuck out.
Oh, I did not mention this. I'm sorry. ESPN is giving them the Phillies a 52.1% chance. So that's the only game this series that they are favoring the Phillies. Not that it matters, but just odds for you guys. Anything else for pitching, or do you want to move on to the lineup tonight?
No, I'm good, my nigga.
Yes. You're gonna be in so much trouble when this show goes off. Gonna have to meet that side table again, right?
Oh God.
Pitch tonight. Fastball. It's a breaking ball. That's how you make a statement when you've been struggling. That's pitch tonight.
Batter Up is brought to you by Hangman's Brewery. You can go to www.hangmansbrewing.com and, of course, check them out on Delco Dive, as always. Comments.
June 17th, we'll be there.
Yeah, we're going to be there June 17th, hanging out, watching the game together. Come on over if you guys are available.
Is that the Oakland A's, I think, right? I think that's what that series is.
Corey says to mute you. I don't disagree. And Shane says, we're talking about the fight-ins. I'm always going to remember that interview with that fan. It's classic. Absolutely classic. All right, so you want to lead us off for our leadoff guy?
Yeah, let's talk about my Naya. Bryson Stout. He is on second base. He is batting a 284. This is gonna be my word for a while. Oh God. He had a really good day yesterday.
Look who's in the comments.
Who's it?
Mike Shea, go O's. Yo, Mike.
I'm gonna burn your house down.
For those that don't know or unfamiliar, that's Baby Daddy.
Oh, and he's an Orioles fan.
Baltimore dude. God
Well,
damn it, Michael.
Corey's cousin plays for them.
Oh yeah, that's true. And I'm from Maryland, so I don't give them props, but they are like my number 2.
So you want to talk about my Naya number 2?
Shane says, "Piss off, Mike." I am here for it. Yeah, stop saying that word, okay?
Nope.
God damn
Nope.
it. In the number 2 spot tonight, we have Turner at shortstop. He is averaging a 262 right now. Siri was just listening in on me again. Ridiculous.
I instantly regretted picking him as my player. I really thought he was going to have some special, Nope. He said, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, cool. Guess this is where we're at.
Yep.
I think he also had an error yesterday as well. He had an overthrow. That's how they got them first 2.
I want to say and bring it up, but it's just encouraging you. I see your comment, Shane.
So batting in the
Right there.
3 spot.
He just now saw it.
Batting in the 3 spot. He is the Philly. You know what I mean? My nigga. MV3 Bryce Harper. Batting a 333. He's a designated hitter.
Is that it?
I literally just said that, Corey.
The comments are delayed, but I'm bringing it up because we have to give props again.
Mm-hmm.
Corey's cousin plays for the O's, so we can't, talk too much shit. But we're Phillies fans, so yes, we can. Just not your cousin, Corey.
And he was the unanimous player of the series in that list. He's been phenomenal coming back, and super excited. Super excited.
Yeah, I'm loving his attitude. I think
He's Philly.
perfect. Yeah, I love it. Number 4, we've got Castellanos tonight in right field. He is batting a 316. Casty.
Casty. I can't. You always just find these players, and you realize his number is the same number as Victorino, so that made it like a double doozy.
I guess I just like the number 8.
He's a hot bat right now. That's I mean, everybody that hated on him last year are probably just eating their fucking words.
You're one of them.
What?
You talked so much shit on Castellanos last year. Go through our old shows.
This is what Maneas do with each other. They talk shit on each other, all right?
I'm gonna pull you from the whole show.
Me and him texted each other all last season and talked about this, and he was like, "Yo, next season I got you," and I was like, "Yo, I got you back." And he
you know
was
what the problem was? He had a new baby. Last year, he had a new baby.
Well, I mean,
that was the problem, right, Shane?
I mean, that is always, a distraction. But I mean, I'm excited, and anybody. There was someone that actually commented on our reel where I hate that people don't read and they just comment. Like someone said,
like you.
Someone literally went, "Hey dude, slow the fuck down." And I was like, first of all, it's a question. It says, "Is Castellanos a Gold Glove this year?" And it's like a yes or no thing. This is like what we deal with repetitively with people not reading the fucking words in this. And it's like, you could have said yes or no, or, "Oh, it's too early to sell."
That was like my Trey Turner poll.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, like, get fucked, you nerd. Back the fuck up and calm down. We are asking questions. We, make these videos and we try and entertain and talk to people. And these other people come in, like, trying to troll us. And I don't know. I just can't.
I like where Shane's going. He says no more babies should be on the contracts.
Somebody's about to get married, so that was another problem we had.
Well, Noah did get married, so there's that. And then
Bryson
Stott just got engaged.
And you know what that means? She's probably pregnant.
What?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I'm going to knock you out.
Okay. In a month, when you find out that she's pregnant, just go, "Vince, you were right."
Because he proposed, so she has to be pregnant. You proposed to me 3 years ago. Well, 2.5.
Yeah, it's because I love you.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Jesus. Corey says it's too early for Gold Glove options, but looks good as of now. Castellanos, I said it last.
That is the fucking answer you're supposed to give to a question.
Anyways, I said it last pre-series. That's my prediction. I think oh my God, Shane. I think he will get a Gold Glove. Shane, I'm not gonna put your comment up, bud. Not gonna do it. Let's move on to number 5. You have number 5. I'm just waiting for you. Are you broken?
What?
Are you broken?
No.
Okay.
I'm trying to hold off from saying that. I don't want to get deleted. Batting in the 5 spot in left field. God damn it, he's down to a 178 now. Kyle Schwarber, I'm moving him. I'm almost going double and I'm putting JT, Boom, and then him. What is going on?
Fucking Mike. That's all I gotta say. Mike, I'm not putting your comment up either. Just more distractions. Shane, no.
Monica, I can read that from here. I can't read Mike's.
I'm moving on. We got Real Muto in number 6 catching for us tonight. He is batting a 291. I'm hoping to see him kind of get a little bit more active behind the plate. Shane says hit the horns. Why? What did I get myself into?
A lot. I really just I need that JT from the postseason back.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but I'm gonna hold by that. I love Schwartz, and it's cool that he can hit home runs, but you can't be that dull.
You said earlier, I think I might be wrong, when we first started tonight, that you would switch Schwarber and Rumito in the lineup.
I would. Boom is also doing a little bit better than him, and he's been a little hotter. So I like JT in the 5 spot. He's perfect there, and I think that's what's missing right now. But
where would you put number wise? Where would you put Schwarber?
I would put him in 6, but right now with how Boom is, I would probably put Boom in 6 and then put Schwartz in 7, just until June happens. But he seems like he's doing a little bit better in the back end, so it's kind of like I don't know if it's a double-edged sword.
Why don't you go ahead and read Boom then?
Boom, he is on first base again. He's not going to get that third base Gold Glove for me. It's going to be I've been 4 for 4 on the season on predictions. I've been locking it up. He is batting at 270. I'm really upset with this entire lineup because they were all pretty much over 300, and now almost everybody besides our man that came back and Caspi or
Marsh just barely is under there,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not disappointed with certain guys, yes, for sure, but I'm not going to say the entire lineup. Apparently, Real Muto and Schwarber stress Shane out because he has to grab a cigarette when they come to bat. It's actually really funny.
Yeah.
In the 8 spot, we have Marsh. He is out in center field, and he is averaging a 295 right now.
My player of the series. Fear the beard, motherfuckers.
Wonder. Also, we got Star Wars 99 with us.
What's up, buddy?
He says Harper is the player of the series. Yeah, I think we all agreed with that. He's a couple of our player of the series predictions for this one. He was definitely the player of the series for
last. Which one does he mean? Does he mean he was the player of the series or he's going to be?
Well, you just asked him, so we'll wait for his response.
Yeah, I really Marsh. I like Marsh's ability to hit, small ball and just drive the ball in the center field or wherever outfield and just continue the batting. Just like Stowe, going 10 pitches on almost every at bat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the young guys are doing good at it. It's people like JT that need the, which I'm surprised. Like he's the fucking catcher. I thought he would have a better eye on the ball.
Yeah, I think I think that a lot too. But I guess it's when you really think about it, it's 2 different positions that he's looking at the ball from. Not to like give an excuse, but you definitely have to take that part into account. But I would think as a catcher being the batter, you'd be able to see what pitch you're getting better than all the other guys. But who knows? Obviously, I've never been a catcher. So there's that. Star Wars says that sucks that Rob and Harper got ejected yesterday. Yeah, we watched a clip of it. We obviously weren't able to see it because we were at the Taylor Swift concert, but it looks very exciting. But why don't you finish it out for number 9? Uh-oh.
Seriously. He's batting at 269. He is on third base. I have such mixed feelings on this man. He does good, but it's like one of those things where it's like when he fucks up, he really fucks up.
And I think his biggest thing is when he has those moments, it's playing defense on third base.
Mm-mm.
Which is why I think the general consensus from a lot of people is that we want Bohm on third base, like, for good.
I want him to be a Gold Glove.
How many times are you going to say that?
I'm going to say it until it finally happens. And I'm only doing that this season to be a fucking dick. I want you to understand that.
Oh, Vince. That's every day of your life, buddy.
I know.
You're right. Well, let's move on to Phillies news. You have Phillies news and like the percentage off, but you don't say what it's to.
It's in the top. It says North Spirits.
Oh, does it? I
Yeah.
didn't look at that part. I
Yeah,
only saw like
in the
flashing.
video.
All right. Check out North Spirits, guys. Phillies news is also brought to you by Bright Paths Brewing. You can go to their website, brightpathbrewing.com, to check them out. And also Sterling Pig, again, on their website, sterlingpig.com. Check them out. And of course, on Delco Dive at the end of every month, it's either going to be a Friday or a Saturday. It always depends on schedules, but it's always the last week of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Comments, which I think came up right before I hit everything, and it just disappeared on me. Great. Super duper awesome. Shane says he's going to summon the powers of Sammy Sosa and crush balls.
Oh, yeah, but I've been waiting on that all season, and
he was pretty good in the beginning. Remember, John was obsessed with saying his name because he loved him so much. John Kruk.
Yeah.
All right. So for Phillies news, I just kind of had their stats. I think you have more. But as of right now, before we get into tonight's series, we are 20-20. We are currently at a 500. And in the NL East standings, we are in second place, 5 games behind the Braves.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Especially because
definitely moved.
We're getting close to having a 6-game series, not series, but 6 games between the actual NL teams finally.
Yeah. We have not seen our actual division besides the Marlins.
Which, so, I mean, I think it's a good sign for, I think
it's annoying.
It's annoying, but it's a good sign for the Phils because I think the only team we've played is the Marlins so far, right? So
God, Corey.
All these other guys, like the Nats have played the Braves and Marlins have played the Braves. Like, your record isn't that good after playing 2 ball clubs that are really, one's in a complete rebuild. We are too as well.
Shakeback Media Guy says, "What's up, my peeps? Looking forward to tomorrow." Yeah, Vince and I are going to be a guest on his show tomorrow. We're going to talk Phillies baseball, so check that out, guys, because it'll be a good time, I'm sure. But thanks for checking in, buddy. Appreciate it.
And then we go on and we play the non-turn signal using motherfuckers, the Mets, that have been a complete off-the-bat struggle bus. They had, I think, the first 9 games of the season, they were looking good, and then, they got pulled over.
Shane says if Sosa doesn't hit a home run tonight, he'll buy us a 6-pack.
Okay.
I mean, he has to now. It's out in the world.
One of the, I think any person's favorite thing in the world is the words free beer.
True.
I don't know. He seems a little suspect. He'd be like, "Oh no, 6-pack of water." Like,
oh yeah. Can you just rewrite that and make it correct and very specific?
So what else do you have?
That's all. I just had he says Rita's beer. I didn't like it though.
What, from the Chamonix?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, it wasn't all that special. They put Derek Hall. He is on the 10-day IL. Jose's on there, but he's going to be back faster than I think they wanted to be let off to be. I agree with you, Brandon. Fuck the Mets. And Nelson's day-to-day, I think they're really just patiently monitoring him because of the way this pitching's been. And we can't afford, especially with, Avocado we can't afford to lose another person in our
Yeah.
bullpen.
I agree. And Alvarado should be back soon.
Mhm.
It's not going to be a long-term thing. Corey says, I'll take that bet, Shane. He says, O'Doul's.
I think this might be more of a reason to bring Abel up and put him in the bullpen.
Is he even ready to come up, though?
Yeah, he's killing it right now in the minors.
I get that, but is he ready for the major leagues?
Yes.
Because the minors are different. It's a totally different feel.
He did good in spring training.
Spring training itself, too, is that's why Rob has Painter in Philly.
Yeah.
Because he's like, spring training is so very different from the regular season. I think his actual words were like half the guys are like thinking about golf after the game. Like their head's not in the game. It's not the same atmosphere. So just because you're necessarily ready for the majors.
Yeah. If I had it my way and I'm ready in June, I'm bringing Painter back, and I'm feeding him to the wolves, and I'm bringing Abel in, and he is going to be probably my number 2 closer next to Alvarado. That kid has a good arsenal of pitches, and I'm not saying he's like, a complete and utter shutout closer, but he knows how to draw, the attention of the batter in a deceptive way. So
it'll be interesting to see him, any of them actually, in a major league game, because the crowd, the atmosphere, everything is just very, very different. Brandon says Braves lost 2 guys who will have Tommy John surgery. That sucks.
How about
it doesn't suck for us, but it sucks for them.
Tampa Bay Rays? Their whole pitching staff's falling apart right now.
Really?
I think they just lost their like 3rd pitcher to a freaking. I think one was an ACL and one was a something in the arm, but they're both done for the season.
That sucks. And again, I know we've kind of talked about Feltner from the Rockies, right?
You felt that?
I just good wishes. I hope he feels better and heals up, because that's scary.
He looked good while he was sitting on the mound.
Corey says Abel at a 5.40 ERA and AA doesn't sound assuring. 15 walks and 23 innings scares me too. Yeah, this guy's crazy. Shane says more umpire POV cams.
That is.
They always give me they make me feel nauseous watching them. The camera view, just because it's constant movement. It makes me feel motion sick.
Abel has been getting more control, and I think he's getting a little bit more riskier with his pitching down there, from what I've been actually paying attention to. I know he had a little bit of a rough start to the beginning of the season, but once he settled in, and I think it's the same thing, it's the pitch clock. And I think he's definitely putting himself into a place.
Corey says Colorado has 1 pitcher to Tommy John, 1 pitcher to shoulder surgery, and another with a cracked head. Why do we have to put it like that? It makes it sound funny. It's not funny. I feel bad for Castellanos too, because that's gotta feel awful.
But no, he did everything he needed to do.
No. I understand that, but I know that's gotta feel shitty to know that
No, it's just like when the kids punch me in the stomach and they say they're sorry. It's done after that. Castellanos felt bad after it's all done. He's a free man. He has nothing to feel bad about.
Oh my God.
Although I think that was the last time we're gonna play the Rockies this season. But if I was him, if we played him again, I would point the bat at him, right at his head, and then be like, all right, let's go. I'd be in his fucking head so bad.
Corey says, let's go watch him in Reading then, Vince. Yeah, Corey, I know you might have been drunk when we talked about it. I don't know. But we all talked about going to a game together in Reading, and I'm so down for that. And then Shane says, yeah, he made it to first. All right, let's move on to.
I got one last thing.
Oh God, Shane says sniper, and what do you have to say now?
Jose Alvarado is going to be in the All-Stars as a relieving pitcher for the game.
Okay.
And I hope he denies it. What? I'm not a fan of. Not a fan.
Of what?
Of pitchers going to the All-Star games. One,
really?
After what they did to Wheeler.
Okay, first off, it's an honor to go there. You have to.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an honor to get picked and selected. And the one thing that I do like about it is they're not given that long of break like the rest of the team is. I hate All-Star break for the regular team because it's just too much time off.
Mhm.
So I don't get upset with our guys playing in the game. I think that keeps them going, keeps them hot, and they don't get too much time off. And then Corey, I see your comment, definitely, buddy.
I think if we get if Jose does actually end up going, the NL is going to win the All-Star game.
You're just full of opinion facts. Your opinions that you say are facts.
How many times have I been wrong this season?
Oh my God! Let's move on before his head gets any bigger.
Yeah, wait until Painter starts a game and then Abel gets called up. I'm just going to look at all of you and be like, I was right.
Rachel's mom joke.
Now time for the Rachel mom joke.
Rachel's mom joke is brought to you by Neshaminy Creek Brewing Company. You can go to www.neshamanycreekbrewing.com and check out all their awesome beer and more. And as usual, on Delco Dive. Trying to bring up the comment. The Shakeback Media Group says factual opinions. I love it. He is. He totally is. Shane says, is it fan vote for All-Star or stats? It is fan voted.
Yeah.
So
And not like that bullshit Dairy Queen did last year.
with the meal.
Yeah, but no, there's no way Bryce Harper lost that.
It was what is the MVP meal or something like that? And it was between
It was
Harper and who?
It
wasn't Judge, was it?
No, it was the dude on the Padres. Damn
He
it.
says, "Call me Willie." My bad.
But yeah, no, he got robbed because Harper is not only as a Philly but as MLB.
Maybe they didn't like Harper's food.
He had the better meal. The dude had bacon on his burger.
He had the flamethrower. Okay, don't mess with the flamethrower. It's amazing. But anyways, now you got me all upset about that Dairy Queen.
Yeah, no.
All right, let's play this embarrassing video.
They're great pictures. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe you shouldn't send me a Snapchat so that I can save.
It entertains my day.
Yep, and then I save them.
Yeah, that's the bad part. All right, you ready for it tonight? Yes?
Yep.
Okay. What has...
Anytime you start a statement with what has...
What has two butts and kills people?
I feel like this level of nerd just went to 1,000.
Hey, right?
Yeah.
Assassin. Spells ass twice.
You are the epitome of a toddler.
I'm not a toddler.
When did you find this? Did you find this today?
I've been sitting on this one. Do you get it?
Oh, fuck, dude. Wow.
You set me up perfectly for that.
I'm going. Follow me on Twitter. I am fanlot_dcar. Follow Rach at fanlot_Rach. Follow us. We are the Fanlot. All on Twitter. On Facebook, we are Fanlot Phillies. Follow Old City Sports and all the great pods on our show. We have Flyers Alley, Delco Dive, Ducks and Pucks, Road to the Show. Goddamn, so many remember. American Buttes.
Check out Old City Sports Network website. You'll find all the shows on there.
And
check Vince and I out on Willie's show tomorrow.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
That's gonna be a blast. We'll definitely be promoting that as well. And as always, go Phils.
And
Let's go
hopefully
fighting.
you're wrong and we go 2 out of 3.
Yeah,
Peace out. Go Phils.
go Phils.
Gabe Kapler's a bitch.
Thanks.